Stop taking liver and hormone advice from internet gurus whose only medical background is cracking spines. Your internal organs require cellular science, not a chiropractor's latest extreme diet fad. The wellness industry has convinced you that healing is a secret locked inside their $100 bottles of synthetic powders. But 1,000 years ago, Avicenna, the true father of early modern medicine, proved that cellular autophagy cannot be bottled and sold. Today we reveal his exact ancestral protocol. And no, we are not going to sell you a supplement at the end of this video. Forget the endless stream of wellness influencers. Ignore the clickbait headlines promising a flat belly with one weird trick. Most of it is noise. It's marketing masquerading as medicine. Powders, programs, promises that rarely deliver on a cellular level. The wellness industry has become a cacophony of unsubstantiated claims, leaving most people more confused than empowered. They tell you to drink lemon water, or take a proprietary blend of herbs, without ever explaining the first principle mechanisms. This isn't just unhelpful, it's a dangerous distraction from the real work of longevity and metabolic health. We are drowning in information, but starved for wisdom. The truth is, optimizing human performance isn't about chasing fads. It's about rigorous, data-driven protocols that stand up to scientific scrutiny. It requires understanding biochemistry, not just believing in before and after photos. The quick fixes prey on our desire for easy answers, but biology doesn't do easy. It responds to precise inputs over time. Real health optimization is a long-term game, a strategic engagement with your own physiology, guided by evidence and a deep respect for the complex machinery of the human body. The problem is lack of specificity and failure to address root causes. It papers over the cracks without reinforcing the foundation. You are told to eat clean, without a clear definition for your unique genetics or metabolic state. You are sold supplements on vague detox promises, without a single mention of Phase 1 liver enzyme pathways, or Phase 2. My goal has always been to cut through this noise, replace flimsy narratives with hard data and actionable protocols. From advanced human trials to meticulous observations of brilliant minds, sometimes the most potent interventions are hidden in plain sight, awaiting a modern scientific lens. Let's travel back 1,000 years. Long before gas chromatographs or continuous glucose monitors, there was a physician named Avicenna, not a dusty figure, a relentless scientist in his prime. His lab was the world around him. His subjects, his patients, his tools were his senses, his intellect, and a methodical obsession with cause and effect. He mapped human decline, internal thickness at the waist, sluggish minds, yellowing skin, what we now connect to visceral fat and fatty liver. He lacked our modern terms, but he recognized the phenotype. Unlike the superstitions of his day, Avicenna documented, iterated, and sought repeatable results, the bedrock of science. One observation stood out, a precise synergy between two staples, figs and olive oil. Prepared and consumed in a specific way, it seemed to reverse the internal thickness, a forgotten ratio, preserved in principle for a millennium. The protocol Avicenna documented is striking in its simplicity and precision. It is not merely eating figs and olive oil. The efficacy is in the ratio, the preparation, and the timing. You need 3 large, organic, dried Turkish figs, and exactly 15 milliliters of high polyphenol extra virgin olive oil, not cheap refined oil. This 3 to 15 fig olive ratio is the cornerstone. At night, place the 3 figs in a small glass bowl. Pour the 15 milliliters over them, ensuring they're well coated. Cover and leave at room temperature overnight. This is a crucial biochemical step. Upon waking, before anything, no water, no coffee, eat the 3 oil-soaked figs. Chew slowly and thoroughly, then drink the remaining oil. Wait at least 30 minutes before anything else. This fasted window ensures a powerful, undiluted signaling cascade. Consider it a direct instruction to your cells, precision nutrition aimed at renewal. For the analytical eye, we'll unpack the pharmacokinetics next. The overnight marination is key. Olive oil's oleic acid softens the fig's cell walls. Its polyphenols complex with fig enzymes, most notably a protease called Ficin. Enzymatic priming boosts bioavailability upon ingestion. In a fasted state, the complex resists acid degradation and arrives potent in the small intestine. Enhanced by polyphenols, Ficin acts as a signaling cue, stimulating TGR5 on intestinal cells. Activating GLP-1, one of the body's primary GLP-1 natural pathways. The cascade improves insulin sensitivity, slows gastric emptying, and reduces hunger. In parallel, the fig-olive synergy initiates targeted cellular autophagy, clearing misfolded proteins and dysfunctional mitochondria. Hydroxytyrosol upregulates metallothionein, binding heavy metals and combating oxidative stress, protecting DNA, lipids, and proteins from damage. Ancestral protocols must be validated, or they remain anecdotes. Searches for oleocanthal and autophagy, ficus carica, and Ficin reveal mechanisms aligning with this synergy. A 2021 paper showed hydroxytyrosol upregulates autophagy pathways and mitochondrial biogenesis in human cells. A 2022 review highlighted oleic acid enhancing bioavailability and modulating gut hormones, including GLP-1. Ficin's proteolytic stability is supported, especially when protected by a lipid matrix. Lipid-polyphenol synergy, enhancing a protease that stimulates GLP-1 and autophagy. This is a multi-pronged intervention. For the analytical mind, molecular structures, not marketing slogans. For the visionary, living cells reprogrammed by food signals. For the relational, ancestral wisdom with holistic safety. For the dominant, fast, targeted change. Measurable outcomes. When ancient observation meets modern data, we get a protocol that's precise, testable, and reproducible. Track the right markers, and the story becomes unmistakable. From theory to application. Use the 3-15 protocol consistently to intervene in core metabolic processes. The aim is measurable biological age reversal. Lower key biomarkers, ALT, AST, HSCRP, ApoB, and force a more youthful physiology. GLP-1 signaling plus reduced oxidative stress impacts liver fat accumulation. In practice, improved enzymes, improved function. Cognitively, less inflammation and better metabolic control, clear brain fog. Sharper focus, better recall, mental clarity. This is how you level up. The primary target is visceral fat, metabolically active fat-choking liver, pancreas, intestines, an inflammatory factory. It disrupts hormones, accelerates chronic disease. This protocol works in stages. Stage 1, GLP-1 stimulation, better insulin sensitivity and satiety. Stage 2, autophagy restores metabolic flexibility. Stage 3, olive oil polyphenols counter systemic inflammation and oxidative stress. The cycle breaks. Deep fat reserves are finally accessible. A 1,000-year-old protocol, deconstructed and validated. Not a pill, not a quick fix. A precise intervention. Data plus protocol. Power in knowledge applied. Every morning, you choose and trigger cascades. Sugar spikes and stress build metabolic chaos, reinforcing insulin resistance and cellular stress. Or you can build resilience. Repair, strengthen, optimize. The 3-15 Fig Olive Protocol is one data-backed answer. Polarizing question. What's the biochemical rationale for your first morning action? Argue for coffee. Argue for intermittent fasting. Argue for your morning workout. Debate the science below. Pure data-backed ancestral science, no supplements attached.